new world. The red planet has a story, and it begins now.
Mars Saga, Episode The Night Side of Mars. Mars Saga continues with a new chapter. This time, we leave the bright red daylight behind and travel into the darkness. Because Mars is not only a planet of dust storms and rocky valleys, it is also a world of long shadows, silent nights, frozen air, and glowing skies. Tonight, we explore the night side of Mars. When the sun sets on Mars, the temperature drops quickly. There are no oceans to hold warmth. The thin atmosphere cannot trap heat like Earth's. As darkness spreads, the surface cools rapidly. In some regions, temperatures can fall far below -100 degrees Celsius. The ground that was dusty red during the day turns dark brown and almost black. Shadows grow longer, then disappear. The sky changes from pale orange to deep purple, and finally into black. But the Martian night is not empty. The Martian sky after sunset. Unlike Earth, Mars has a very thin atmosphere. This changes how light behaves. After sunset, there is sometimes a faint blue glow near the horizon. Dust particles in the air scatter sunlight in unusual ways. The effect is soft, quiet, and beautiful. Above, the stars appear brighter than on Earth. With less atmosphere to block them, constellations shine clearly. And then there are the moons. Mars has two small moons, Phobos and Deimos. Phobos is larger and closer. It moves very fast across the sky. It can rise and set in just a few hours. Deimos is smaller and moves slowly. It looks like a bright star drifting across the darkness. These moons do not shine like Earth's moon. They are small and irregular, shaped more like captured asteroids. But in the silent Martian night, even their faint light feels powerful. The cold breath of Mars. At night, something important happens on the surface. Carbon dioxide in the atmosphere begins to freeze in polar regions. Yes, parts of Mars's atmosphere literally turns into frost. This frozen carbon dioxide forms seasonal layers at the poles. When sunlight returns, it turns back into gas again. This daily and seasonal freezing cycle changes pressure patterns on Mars. It helps drive winds and dust movement. Even in darkness, Mars is active. Night winds. As the ground cools, air near the surface becomes heavier. It begins to flow downhill into valleys and craters. These cold night winds can move dust slowly across the land. Over millions of years, these gentle winds have reshaped dunes and ridges. Some dunes actually change shape slightly between day and night. Mars may seem still, but it is always adjusting. Electric dust. Scientists believe that at night, static electricity may build up in the dust. Dust particles rub against each other during the day. When darkness comes and temperatures shift, electric charges can change. This may create small electrical discharges in some conditions, not like lightning storms on Earth, but tiny electric interactions inside dust clouds. Mars is not only cold at night, it may also be electrically alive. Underground warmth. While the surface freezes, underground layers stay more stable. Just a few meters below, temperatures are less extreme. If water ice exists there, it remains protected from radiation and sudden freezing. This makes the underground night environment important. If life ever survived on Mars, it would likely hide beneath the surface, safe from radiation, safe from temperature swings. Night on Mars reminds us that survival is about protection and balance. The sound of Mars at night. You might think Mars is completely silent, but it is not. Sensitive instruments have recorded faint wind vibrations. tiny movements of air brushing across rover equipment. The sound is low and soft, almost like a distant whisper. Imagine standing alone on Mars at night. No cities, no oceans, no birds. Only cold wind moving across endless plains. It would feel both peaceful and powerful. Auroras without a shield. Earth has a global magnetic field. Mars does not. But parts of Mars's crust still have weak magnetic fields trapped in rocks. When solar particles hit these areas, small auroras can form. Unlike Earth's bright polar auroras, Mars's auroras can appear in unexpected locations. They are faint, invisible to human eyes with instruments, but they are real. Even in darkness, Mars glows in invisible light. Dust storms at night. Not all storms end with sunset. Some dust storms continue into the night. Without sunlight heating the air, storm behavior changes. Winds slow down. Dust settles gradually. After a storm passes, the sky becomes clearer than before. Stars return brighter than before. Night becomes calm again. Human exploration at night. If humans land on Mars one day, night will be one of their biggest challenges. Extreme cold, low visibility, limited solar power. Habitats will need strong insulation. Energy systems must store power during the day. Astronauts might work mostly during daylight hours, but night will still be part of life. And imagine stepping outside in a pressurized suit, looking up at the stars from another planet. Earth would appear as a small, bright point, just another star in the sky. From Mars at night, Earth looks tiny. Perspective changes everything. Why the night side matters. Studying the night side helps scientists understand temperature cycles, atmospheric movement, frost formation, dust behavior, energy balance. Mars is not only shaped by sunlight, darkness plays an equal role. Every planet has two faces, one facing the sun, one facing away. To understand Mars completely, we must study both. In the next episode of Mars Saga, we will explore mysterious underground caves, natural shelters that may one day protect human explorers. Because Mars is not only a planet of open deserts, it is a planet with hidden spaces. And the deeper we go, the more secrets we discover. This is Mars Saga. The journey continues.